In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to submit the leads that you generate from people who have said yes to our sponsors. You'll go to our website, which is outreachdevelopment.net. You've been here before, I'm sure, and you'll be using this website a lot. So I would suggest that you bookmark certain pages on our website, which you'll be using often, such as the Leads tab over here. So go ahead and click on Leads. You'll have to enter a password here. This password was given to you already. Every surveyor has their own password. So go through your emails if you don't know it by heart by now. Pull that password up, enter it in here, click OK. It gets you to the lead form page. Make your selection below for which lead form to fill out. So let's say you were just talking to somebody on the phone and they said yes to solar. They're interested in solar. You read the script, you went through the form with them, they answered all of your questions correctly to where they do qualify for a solar appointment. So you'll click on solar. These are all the fields that are in the form that you have printed, which you will have downloaded from another tutorial video that we have. Solar lead. Please fill out the lead form below with as much detailed information as possible. Your ORD ID number. It's a 5-digit code which was given to you in an email as your ID number, which is also the password that you just used to log into this page. Every field with an asterisk is required. You got your ID number, prospect name. If they're married, it is absolutely important on solar leads that you get their spouse's name. Put it in here, okay? Email, their phone number, obviously that's required. Secondary phone number, try to get their secondary phone number. Credit rating, this is required, okay? As the script says, it must be a 7 or higher, unless you talk to someone, they gave it a 5, but yet they said that their credit score is over a 680. This is all that really matters. If their credit score is over a 680, has to be a yes. Alright, use your judgment for these. Your manager, if you're unsure about turning in a lead and you say you pick that, make sure you enter in the special notes for us to pay specific attention to this, because we do listen to every single phone call recording before we actually submit the leads to the companies, to the sponsor companies. Average monthly electric bill. Their electric company. Date of appointment. You'll see the little example over here. It's got to be in that format. Same with the time, put it in that format as well. That shows. That is an acceptable lead right here, okay? Submit. Thank you for your submission. We've received your lead. It's done. It's in. You get that little sentence down there? It's good. Now you'll notice on the bottom, if prospect chose multiple sponsors after you fill out the form on this page, click the link below to the next sponsor that the prospect chose. Well, this guy also had an invention he wanted to talk about, so we'll go straight over to the invention page. In the invention lead form, please fill out the lead form below with as much detailed information as possible. Yes, they all say that. Again, every single field that has an asterisk is absolutely required. Your ID number, prospect name, their email, not required, but try to get it anyway. Their phone number. This matches exactly on the forms that you have in front of you. Category of prospects invention. These are multiple checkbox. So if the guy's got a book, a recipe, and invention, you select all three of them. Best days of the week to contact. Let's say this one's available Monday through Friday. Great. Best time, morning to midday. And special notes. Submit it. It's in. We receive it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the weight loss form looks like. I'll just run through these real fast with you. Super simple. Your ORD ID number, prospect name, their email, their phone number, secondary phone number. Prospect has definite interest in losing weight. Yes, or somewhat. If they don't, we should never be seeing a lead come from you that says no here, okay? Prospect can afford $49 a month. Yes, absolutely. They have to be able to afford it. If they're kind of iffy, just wants info, we really don't want you generating leads like that because they're not leads. They don't buy. Unless you have special notes down there where you think that this person could turn into a sale. Keep in mind, only do this if you know that they're a very solid prospect. But try to steer away from doing that. You only want people who, yes, I can afford it. Alright, and last but not least, the make money from home. Make money from home lead. Same thing, your ID number, their name, their email, phone number, secondary phone number. Prospect has a computer. Yes, they need a computer. Able to work at least 2 hours per week. If they're not, then they're just not going to make money. Is this to supplement income? Yes or no. This one doesn't matter, yes or no. How much extra needed to make per month? It doesn't matter what the answer is, but you got to get an answer. So you'll see that the asterisk is there. You have to get an answer, but it does not matter how much. If they need to make $10 a month extra, their interest level probably isn't going to be there. All right. Do they have a credit card? If they say they have a debit, but you don't ask them if they have one of these logos, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just by default, do debit with Visa, MasterCard. And most of the time, they won't even specify. If you ask them, like the script says to, if you ask them if they have a credit card, they'll either tell you yes or they'll tell you no. It doesn't matter. As long as they got a card, we're good to go. If they do not have a card, they have to have a bank account. They have to have one or the other of these. Credit card or a bank account. Otherwise, the sponsor company we just can't do business with them. Best days of the week to contact, same as the other ones. And that's that. You submit it. If you miss out fields, it'll tell you. Submit and it won't submit. You scroll up and you'll find where you're missing things. Alright, and that is that. That's as far as the leads go. As far as other things on the website, just refer to our other video tutorials.